Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and what Joe Biden just did is absolutely disgusting. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you are not watching us on YouTube, please visit that address in the lower right-hand corner. It's youtube.com/@explainamerica. And when you get there, please hit subscribe absolutely free. It really helps us out. Joe Biden, the President of the United States for another around a month. He's walking out the door and he just apparently wants to obliterate his legacy. First, there was the pardon of Hunter Biden, which was just pure nepotism in my opinion. Then he pardons convicted Chinese spies, one of whom, very politically connected, is in prison for having tens of thousands of images, and I'm just going to say this in the way that I won't get in trouble here on this platform, of children in various disgusting, horrible, obscene ways on his computer. Pardon this man. Pardon him. And now he pardoned a judge whose sole responsibility, whose job it was to adjudicate juvenile cases and cases that would normally get a slap on the wrist. He was sending to a for-profit prison and then getting a kickback for the number of kids he would send to that prison. Lives ruined and destroyed. I'm going to guess mostly minorities, right, that couldn't afford good attorneys maybe. Unfortunately, that's how it is. You know, the minorities usually take the brunt of this, but I'm sure there were white kids and others involved. Sending these kids to prison so he could get paid. How do you sleep at night knowing that these kids shouldn't be behind bars, but you put them behind bars for minor things so you could get money? And they sent you to prison and Joe Biden pardons you. Says a lot to me about the company that Joe Biden keeps and the kind of people he's simpatico with. Absolutely disgusting. And he should be, he won't be, but he should be ashamed of himself. I want you to watch this report on it and let me know what you think in the comments.
So real consequences for what this individual did to try and get money off of the lives of children.
It's beyond disgusting. And when she said vulgar, that really resonates with a lot of Pennsylvanians. But even if you're not from the Keystone State and you hear about this story, and there have been some stories done on this particular case on some of the major networks, you know, you see this sort of crime stories and they say, here's a person who was so callous as to take advantage of the most vulnerable among us. We're talking about children here. And to do it for money is beyond the pale. And the fact that he was pardoned really just strains incredulity. You have to ask yourself why, of all the people who certainly deserve to be pardoned. By the way, 1,500 is a massive number. I think the previous record was like 300 or something.
So the White House is saying that the president didn't consider the details of this case. This judge just fit the criteria of getting his sentence commuted, which means that he was on COVID home confinement. I believe that was one of the criterias at the time. But it's causing a lot of anger, even from Josh Shapiro, who posted something that says that he absolutely should not have done what he did when it comes to this judge.